your blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Get your money's worth. Radio show. It happened out at the TV show. It's not a move. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 16th day of April, 2025. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Mama cannot play on school nights.
Listen, I've been saying it for a long time. I understand.
You used to tell me this when you were on with Chrissy, and I'd be like, it's 7 o'clock. Like, you're not 100. And now I can't. I was home by what, 8? I mean, it wasn't
8:30,
like
yeah.
8:30.
Yep.
Yeah. And I then wanted to show my hat because we had the hat class at another season and had a blast. And it was really a relaxing time. Like, it was almost quiet in there at one point as we're all like etching our designs into the hat. And so I kept thinking to myself, I love art as an outlet. Like, I love to paint pottery. Like when we go to Lafayette, I just love that stuff. It brings a peace. You just kind of paint and it's quiet. There's no need to speak unless you want to. I mean, you know,
right.
Little quiet music in the background and boom, you know? And I just thought to myself, I really love like treating myself to those kind of things. And I looked over at Carla, and who's the owner of Another Season, who, if you don't know and you've never been to Another Season, what are you waiting for? Get there. But kindest, sweetest, most generous soul, like just screams Jesus. Like I think just kindness, love, all in one body.
Yeah.
And so I just looked over at her, and then I looked over at the 10 people like in the class, all with their things, and I thought, it's a moment of like someone having brought 10 strangers together to just enjoy themselves for a couple of hours in this crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like nothing. It's like the world's going on, you know, but I just thought, you know, how cool is it that when people are kind and they're just doing things like obviously she's got a business mind. She's trying to get people into the store, you know, to purchase her goods. I get all that. But like, there's way easier ways than to coordinate pop-ups. I mean, like, because chairs, tables, she's on the phone. I see her on the phone, and she needs to get chairs for everybody. She needs to set up. She you know, she's bringing, because she does it the way she does it. So she's got a whole charcuterie table and wine set up and all that stuff, you know. Just a great night for ladies. I mean, I would book a pop-up with her, a private one.
Yeah.
All day, every day. She just can move the store around. And then I just went from place to place. I had the store to myself for like an hour.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, it was a great time. But so I made my hat and we kind of schmaltzed it up a little bit and all that stuff. And it came out really nice.
Yeah.
And I had every intention on wearing it today. There was no way. I mean, I don't think I got out of bed until like officially I was in jammies like late in the morning. Like I dressed in like 10 seconds. Like, you're lucky I'm not in like PJs with like little horses all over them, you know,
well,
that don't say Big Mama or something like that. Like, seriously, one day I will, you know, that will be the treat. That'll be my last day of work. That's how, you know, I'll roll in, you know, no makeup with, you know, button down PJs and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just a great time. Just a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great. Yeah. It's not that like we don't want to do fun things on school nights. You know, it was a cool thing that you did, and you said, yeah, I know it's a school night, but I really want to do it I really want to
Yeah, I'm
go.
like, let's do this. Like,
and I tried to say, okay, you
Yeah.
realize that it's till 8. Like
mhm,
it goes until
mhm,
8, and then you drive home. Like
mhm,
that's an hour
mhm,
past bedtime that it
mhm.
ends. So, but
Yep.
we also can't not experience anything. You know what I mean? Like
I know, and
it's
I keep saying to myself, okay, cut it out. Like,
Mhm.
sleep when you die. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You'll be permanently asleep for a
Yeah.
long time. You'll catch up then.
Yeah.
You know,
Right, but if you don't get any sleep, you're going to get there earlier.
I
You know.
can't. I can't. Right.
you know.
Well, there's that.
You got to rest some.
But here, I've always been this way,
Mhm.
except with children, where I need, and still probably with children, it's just wasn't an option.
Mhm.
I need 8 hours.
Mhm.
I need 8 hours.
Yeah.
So you watch Good Morning America, they're like, America's sleep deprived. How many hours
Mhm.
does the average person get?
Mhm.
And I mean, I've heard of some people getting 5
Mhm.
and still functioning and stuff like that. I cannot do it.
Right.
I cannot do it.
No, I know. Yeah. It's crazy.
And yeah, and we're getting older too. So you
Well, that
really feel
happens.
it then.
Mhm.
So anyway.
Today is Day of the Mushroom, in case you were wondering.
Ooh, I like mushrooms.
yeah.
You know who I miss?
The mushroom fungi.
Fungi,
Who's your fungi?
super fungi man.
Right? Wasn't it?
Who's your fungi?
Who's your fungi? Yep.
I can't wait. I hope he's back at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
Although you can purchase from him all year.
Yeah. We saw him at the Christmas fest, the Mistletoe
That's
Magic.
right, Mistletoe Magic.
Yeah.
But he's really got good mushrooms. And
Mhm.
I don't know why those were something that grossed me out as a kid. There's a poll question for you. What did you think was gross as a kid that now you think is like, okay, not too
Mhm.
bad? I love a good mushroom anything.
Not just as a kid though. Whenever I see wild mushrooms like that, people like go and they hunt mushrooms and
So they forge, isn't
well, they
that
just
called?
look scary.
Yeah, they
They
do.
look like weird things I would not want to eat.
Right.
But they're delicious. Once you just cut them up and you do it up and
With him, I
yeah.
put it. Do you remember I put it in butter and I just put a little bit of stuff on it,
Mhm.
and then we put it on steak? Oh,
Yeah. But when you see them
oh.
in the wild, I guess they look kind of funky. You're
Well,
like,
he handed me this thing, and
I
I'm
know.
like,
But then you chop it up and it's delicious.
delish.
So,
Yeah.
Foursquare Day, Holy Wednesday.
Wait, what's Foursquare other than what they do in the car business?
I think Foursquare is a game. I think I don't know what it is in the car business, but
Car business is that you walk in and they Foursquare you, which is like they take your trade and they move all the numbers around so you don't know where you're at. I mean, that's not the point of it, but like they give you a payment and they give you a price, and it's called Foursquare.
Never heard of that. But Foursquare, it's seen as the first social media holiday. Foursquare is a location-based smartphone app and social networking service where people check in. I do remember that now, that people check in on Foursquare. Like now you could just check in through Facebook, but it was like a thing in Facebook. I think it was Foursquare. So yeah, now
All it makes me think of is Foursquare and 7 years ago. Oh no, that's Foursquare.
I thought Foursquare was a game that the kids used to play when
I did
Harley was
too.
a kid.
I thought it was like you bounce the ball,
Yeah,
and it's like,
I think it is. I think that's a game too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're not crazy.
Yeah. Today is Holy Wednesday, part of Holy Week.
Mhm.
Bean Counters Day. Probably always the day after tax day, I bet.
Right, because they can actually sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They get to sleep in finally. I couldn't do an accountant's job. I don't know how they don't lose all their hair. They all should be bald by now.
Well,
working all that through, I
assume that people that do that love numbers and things like that. I assume
my
that's
mom
what they
did.
like.
Yeah. I thought I did. Can you imagine?
Mhm.
That's what I thought when I went to college.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I thought I'd be an accountant.
Yeah.
It took less than 10 days of the first accounting class for me to go, oh yeah, this is not.
I believe that. Yeah.
And I told my kids that because they both switched majors.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, Mom, I thought I was going to do. I'm scared. I'm scared. And I know what that feels like to be so scared. But that's why I like what Israel does. Everybody goes to the army, and then they come back from the tzavah, and then they decide what they want to do. And because they've been in the military, they're older. Like even in the mind, like you're older. I mean, at 18, if I said, what do you want to do with your life?
I thought I was going to do construction. Can you imagine me doing construction? Like,
I can, because but you do have the softest hands.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to work like
Yeah,
physically hard.
yeah.
Bookmobile Day, Eggs Benedict Day.
Do you remember the bookmobile
Yeah,
and the book fairs?
I remember the book fairs. Yeah, we used to have those. Yeah.
I loved the book fairs. Scholastic, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love the book fairs.
Yeah.
Do they still do those?
I don't know. Do they still have books?
No, yes, they do.
Listen, when I was on my trip, my nephew, junior in high school, was there the whole time. He had no books, was doing all of his homework. It was all on an iPad.
What?
Everything he was doing, he was staying up on his work. He was doing his homework. He was doing a report on, it was like a combination. He had to do an essay on, it was Breakfast Club and something else. And the Breakfast Club and Catcher in the Rye, I think. And it's all on his iPad. He probably just typed in ChatGPT, do an essay for me on
I'm
Catcher in the Rye.
shocked. I'm shocked.
Breakfast Club.
Because do you remember between science and history?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised we all didn't have broken backs.
Right.
Our backpacks couldn't even carry the books every day. You just like.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I just asked. I remember within the last year or so, I asked about people doing history because our history books were so thick. And a lot has happened since we were in school.
Yeah.
So, like, did it get thicker? Did they get a second book?
Mm-hmm.
Do they do current history? I mean, I know it's an oxymoron, but like last 20 years
Would
history,
you call me?
You know? So, speaking of books, it's Librarian Day as well. So thank you, librarians.
Okay. Can I just tell everybody?
Please.
I'm posting it right now.
All right. Post it up.
The best book, the best kids book. Now that's another poll question. Best kids book.
Okay.
Like, obviously, I like High Eights on a Div or The Giving Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By Shel Silverstein. One of my favorites.
Okay.
Do you like Shel Silverstein?
I don't even know who he is. Other than
Sarah Cynthia Sylvia Stout would not take
that.
the garbage out.
I didn't know that until I met you. Never heard that book until I met you.
Really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you don't have anything by Shel Silverstein, go buy it. Just don't look at the picture of him because he's like kind of scary on the back. Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Brilliant though. And brilliant poetry.
Okay.
So, but my favorite book came when Savannah was pregnant with Nora, our first grandchild. Someone gave her this book by Disney called The Magic is in You.
Oh, I like that.
I cried.
Yeah.
I cried when I read it.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Amazon. I just shared it on my page.
All right.
But if you don't have The Magic is in You, go buy it. I actually have it in my bedroom and will read it still just because it's that kind of
I'll have to go look at it.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Healthcare Decisions Day, Orchid Day, Eggs Benedict Day, Stress Awareness Day. There's stress out there. Oh!
Don't say Hat Day.
No.
Okay.
But you were joking around about this earlier, and I said in my head, I know it's a day. We should look for when the day is, and then you can do it.
Today?
Wear your pajamas to work day.
No.
It is and I knew when you said it in my head, I went, oh, I should look on when is wear your pajamas to work day, and we'll wear our pajamas and like do the show that way.
And just so everybody knows, this part of prep we do not go through. I have no idea what the days are because
I don't even look at it ahead of time. I just print it.
Wear pajamas to work day.
And I knew that was a day.
Dang.
And when you started saying it, I thought in my head, I'm going to look to see when that day is. I'm going to look it up after the show, and that'll be fun. We'll do our show in the pajamas.
Wow.
Yep. Save the Elephant Day, Teach Your Daughter to Volunteer Day, and World Semicolon Day is today. So Larry says, good morning, Touhyville. Have a great day. You too, Larry. Thank you so much. Let's take our break, come back, and check out who is in our McMadness.
Do not tell me Fish Fillet didn't get it.
I didn't even look yet. So we will find out who is in
our
Elite 8. ATE.
Who got in? Did Coke get out?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I can't wait for a commercial. I can't.
We're coming up next. We'll find out. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2706. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2706. That's 800-575-2706. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
What up, fellow Gen Xers? Elizabeth Banks here. As the original Latchkey kids, we took things into our own hands, like house keys and video game controllers. And now it's time for us to do it again, because the recommended age to get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia has been lowered to 50 and older, even if you're healthy. We're at over 6 times greater risk compared to adults under 50. So go to vaxassist.com and schedule. Gen X, this is our shot. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
Guess what day it is?
Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't want to go to work.
If you don't, who will, huh?
If you don't, I'll find someone who will.
They work you to death.
Well, you're an overpaid DJ, so that's up for debate.
You talk a lot.
Am I talking a lot? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
You're risking a sprained tongue.
Turn on the mic.
Fired up. Let's see if it works.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to start the show.
Start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thanks for getting your Wednesday off to start with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Streaming on video on YouTube and Facebook. Do us a favor. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does some cool stuff for us to help more people find us. Helps us with advertisers and show sponsors. The folks that are listening and where and how and when and all that good stuff. So also, if you're watching us on Facebook, just simply like the video. If you like it, that helps more people find it. If you share it on your page, even more. So we appreciate that. Portion of the show is morning brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Fair Association. Spooktacular camp coming in October. Just one of the many things that are going on at Jet Gutty Fairgrounds.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
It really does.
And I don't even like to camp.
I don't either.
Truth be told, I'm not the camp type.
But I will say, this sounds like fun for everybody, but if we had like younger kids, and I mean, I'm going to say like between the ages of like 5 and 17, this would be a fun thing to do for the weekend. You know, games, activities, trick-or-treating, movie, hayride, all kinds of cool stuff out there camping. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be really cool. Also want to mention our friends over at Steve Specialized Services. Right now, great deals. Now's the time that you want to get those bad boy mowers and bandits. You can test drive them right there. There's a big lot of grass right next to Steve Specialized Services. Give them a test drive, and special deals right now all through the month of April, part of their Home and Garden Expo deals. So that's Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Go like them on Facebook. Tina says, good morning, everyone. Have a fantastic day. You too, Tina. Thanks for hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. All right. Let's go take a look at our McMadness from yesterday. With 57% of the vote, our first matchup was McNuggets versus Coke. McNuggets are moving on to the Elite 8. McDonald's Coke has been eliminated.
Wow.
I'm stunned.
But we put two up against each other. That's how it works.
I know. And I'm glad that you feel that way. Because sometimes you put things up against each other.
No. Now, before you even consider telling me this and try buffering it, how did you vote? And yes, in America, it's supposed to be private, but not between lovers.
No, especially that way. I voted Big Breakfast. So that's what I choose.
I hope
okay.
You know that little house that we have that holds like all the pots and stuff like that out in the backyard? Good luck making it a nice home for yourself.
I will tell you.
You voted against the Filet-O-Fish and it lost?
It was not a difference of one vote. So, but it was close. 54%.
Oh,
I just checked. It was not one vote. So 54% went to Big Breakfast with hotcakes. 46% went to Filet-O-Fish.
46%.
46% went to Filet-O-Fish.
This one I can't. I know. The show is over.
I know.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. But there's a lot of people out there like you that don't like fish. Right? Like you just don't like fish. Because when I tell you that at Portillo's I used to eat the ahi tuna, you're like blech. Right. Like even if they gave it to you for free, you wouldn't eat it. And it was my favorite thing on the menu.
Yeah.
And they don't have it anymore.
Chris says, good morning, my friends. Good morning, Chris. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, but you didn't think it was going to win the whole thing, so you knew it was going to get knocked out at some point.
For me, it would win the whole thing.
No.
It's my favorite thing on their menu.
No, it's not.
I would eat it for breakfast.
Stop your shenanigans over there with your lies.
Double fish fillet. Done.
Breath smells like fish and cheese.
No. It's to me, it's seriously the best. I love it more than a burger. I do. And you know that because every
love
time
it more than a burger. But if someone offered you a fillet of fish or a medium fry,
Filet-O-Fish.
No, stop it now.
I'm telling you, go through everything. Breakfast burritos or a Filet-O-Fish. Filet-O-Fish.
I can't.
Sausage McMuffin with cheese or a Filet-O-Fish. Filet-O-Fish. No. Double fish fillet. The tartar sauce is, I wish they would bottle it and get it on shelves because it is money. It is everything.
Well, here is.
Bury me with a bottle of it.
Here is our Elite 8, ATE. Okay.
This is a dumb contest. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not playing it.
First, I'll give you our two matchups for today. Okay.
Okay.
Big Mac.
Okay.
Versus McChicken.
Easy.
Okay.
For me.
Yep. And the next one's going to be easy for you too. Fries versus hash browns.
Fries.
You don't even like their hash browns.
But that's a tough one on you.
It is.
What are you going to do?
I got to go fries. I still got to go
How do you
fries.
not go fries?
I love their hash
McDonald's.
browns, but fries, yeah. Now,
I mean, I eat half your fries every single time, and I
know.
won't order fries for myself. And
I
you're
know,
like, would
and it
you
makes me want to
just-
take you out of the car while
I
it's
know,
moving.
right?
So,
I know, right?
So,
especially the gift. There's two gifts. There's the beginning gift, the perfect one that stands out, like pick me.
Mhm.
You know, out of the beautiful box that they give them in. And then the one that always falls out and is on the bottom and it sneaks under the box so you don't think you have it anymore. And then they put in the napkins so you really don't think you have it anymore. And then just as you're about to like throw all the garbage out, you go, oh, look what I almost did.
So this next one is my two favorites.
Ooh.
Quarter pound of cheese.
Okay.
So that's what I almost
Yeah,
always
always
get for
get.
lunch or dinner. That's my
The
my
perfect
main
combination of everything. Yeah.
versus McMuffins. Sausage McMuffin with egg is
Oh,
my breakfast
shoot.
go-to. So that'll be tomorrow. And then we've got McNuggets taking on big breakfast with hotcakes. Can I just say
that's so the McMuffin is really getting a smooth ride.
Can I just say well, not the McMuffin,
You said McMuffin versus hotcakes.
McNuggets. I meant
McNugget.
McNuggets
Wait, McNuggets versus
big breakfast.
Oh yeah. Okay. To me, that'd be a shocker to me if McNuggets didn't win.
But here's the thing. So we put big breakfast as a 7 seed. And it has moved on and moved on. It beat Krispy Kreme and Filet of Fish. It is an underdog that is apparently
right. According to
through.
us, seriously, like we'll rename the show Touhyville. You don't know Jack.
What? Why is that? What? Because we didn't vote
7th
Filet of Fish?
seed. No. I'm saying like what we thought to be a later seed was like
It's a favorite, right?
I would love to find out. I'm sure that Brett can't share that because it's info, but I would love to know how it all works, like what the best selling item on their menu. Let's Google it just for fun.
Well,
or let's AI it, Chat GPT it. That's what you should do,
right?
But explain that, because I was like, what?
Well, so I watch a lot of business videos, and one of my new favorites is a guy named Dan Martell, whose book is Buy Back Your Time, and I love it. And so he is, I've often said I have mentors that I've never met. He's one of those that it's not just like I like what he says. He's inspiring. Like he's like making me feel things. So anyway, one of the things he said the other day is he has all his employees use ChatGPT as their search engine instead of Google.
This is the first
He said
ever hearing of this.
He said there's no way you could be doing work and in a day not have something that ChatGPT should prompt you in. Now, a lot of his work is in software too. So that's, so it's not every work, but yeah, it's
fascinating that I don't even, the only thing I ever use ChatGPT for is to reword a commercial that I wrote. Because if I'm like stuck in the brain, let's say like on a day like today, if I'm writing,
it'll rework it. Yep.
Yeah, it'll rework the words, or you can say things like, added exciting, make this exciting. And it'll come back with a script that's like, hey kids, like, like that kind of thing when you're brain dead. There are days where I'm just in sales and then there's an emergency and then we got to do a thing. And then we've been up since 3 and that I can't think. So ChatGPT helps me there, but that's the only time I really use it.
And I use it for like the opposite. I use it to give me a first draft and then I play off of it. Like then I put my creativity on it. So Chris says, sorry, I have to go with Cheryl with the Filet of Fish. He's a fan of the Filet of Fish. Listen, a lot of people are 46% is a good vote,
Yeah, I can't believe it got upset by Big Breakfast.
Listen.
I'm like, get out of here.
Okay.
And I like Big Breakfast.
McNuggets, a 6 seed. Just beat Coke
I know.
McDonald's Coke.
Yeah, I would have thought
Talk
that
about
was
an
a
upset.
first or second seed. I would have thought. But
Yes.
I did look up the best-selling menu item on the McDonald's menu, or the most popular and best-selling item. So I carefully word that because it could be by revenue, it could be by this,
Right.
that, and the rest. It could be that it's cheap, so people get it as a snack as opposed to paying,
Right.
whatever it is. But the most popular and best-selling item on the McDonald's menu is French fries. McDonald's sells over 9 million pounds of fries every day. Every day, Steve. Every day. 9 million pounds of fries
Right.
a day. The whole state of Idaho is employed
Yep.
by McDonald's. While the Big Mac and McNuggets are also popular, okay, I wouldn't have thought that would even be mentioned, McNuggets. Did you? I mean, I love them, but I
Yeah.
didn't think they were like a McDonald's
A
most
topper,
popular thing.
Right.
Fries consistently outpace them in sales.
But see, Coke probably not on that list because it's not considered like a menu item. We did it because it's McDonald's Coke. I really thought that was going to go far. So anyway, let's take a break. Go ahead and head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page and cast your vote. Today's matchups: Big Mac versus McChicken and fries versus hash browns. We'll see who gets to our final four by tomorrow.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny with a high near 58. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 40. Thursday, a 40% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 63. Thursday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 56. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 4 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with winds as fast as 35 miles per hour. And wait for it, a high near 79. Friday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms from 7 p.m. into the early morning hours with a low around 49.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Wagner Lumber and Supplies is Jasper County's place for all things lumber and building supplies. From treated lumber to sheet metal, garage doors, and of course, pole barn packages. They're located in Rensselaer, but delivered to DeMott, Wheatfield, and all over Jasper County. Along with all the building supplies you need for your next big job, they're also a do-it-best center for hardware and have a great selection of DeWalt and Milwaukee tools. Visit Wagner Lumber and Supplies in person at 801 North McKinley or online at wagnerlumbersupply.com and like them on Facebook.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course in DeMott specializes in American comfort food. Looking to get your day off to a great start? Then look no further than SP19's breakfast menu, packed with mouth-watering omelets, breakfast sandwiches, along with all-American classics like steak and eggs, biscuits and gravy, fluffy pancakes, and waffles, just waiting for you and your appetite. SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course, 231 DeMott.
Hey Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Bjork's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Bjork's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Court of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than 1.
It's Wednesday.
Is it?
Wednesday.
You know what time it is?
Is it time to make the donuts?
I read somewhere that the smell of donuts is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs. Donuts!
Whoa,
Excellent! That's how you get banned from a donut shop.
Donut o'clock.
That's great.
Oh, the diet starts tomorrow, but the show must go on. Now!
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. You know, I was just listening to that. A good donut might be right up there with one of my favorite foods. Like a good donut. Like, and I have different faces of good donuts. Like I like sometimes cake, sometimes airy. But
best donut place. Favorite donut place.
I don't.
Favorite donut type.
Probably like an airy chocolate, like good chocolate airy donut.
Old fashioned or cake? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So the cake ones are like.
No, I know what a cake donut is. So
Okay.
I'm on you there. Oh, I don't know what old fashioned is.
Old fashioned has that crumbly, like buttermilky, or like. It's what I like.
Okay, so I'm thinking more airy, like a Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
airy like that with
Okay.
chocolate frosting. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Mine is Stan's Donuts in Chicago.
Oh,
Hands
see-
down. The end. Goodbye.
see, and here I have like there's so many that are like good to me. Like I like a lot of different donuts, like
So do I.
Rise and Roll stands,
Rise
Dunkin'
and Roll.
Donuts.
Yep.
I'm drawing a blank. The one right Main Street. I like their airy donuts. I just I like.
They're always out. So
I know,
I
I
quit
know-
going.
I know
'cause
they're
I'm
just-
just like I don't get it. Like
Yeah.
you get in there at 9:15 and you can
It's-
have an apple fritter.
it's-
That's
it's-
about it.
it's-
Like
It's we're always here.
I know,
while all
I
the
know.
donuts are being bought.
I know.
I
know.
So,
But yeah, I
poor-
do like all. I love a good donut. Like
Mm-hmm.
just stopping anywhere on a road trip. That's my favorite thing to do.
And I prefer them. I know, like it's the coffee and donut thing. I actually
Mm-hmm.
prefer like 2 good donuts with a glass of milk for my dessert at night. Like I
Mm-hmm.
would rather have it later. Like
If and when we travel to the West Coast, because
Mm-hmm.
we're not big West Coast people, you're not
No.
like there's nowhere there that we really want to go. Like the next trip might be
Vegas.
to Vegas.
I mean,
will
that's not
be
the West Coast, but I
New
mean out
York,
west.
we
You know.
kind of want to do like that
Yeah.
scene, maybe get tickets to one of the late night shows, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But I don't see us like going to the beach on the West Coast. I'd sooner go to honestly to Michigan.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
But if we wind up there,
Mhm.
Voodoo Donuts is somewhere where you have to go.
Yeah.
I went there with Kim in Denver.
Oh, okay.
They have a location in Denver.
Mhm.
And it's not your type of donut
Mhm.
because it's like peanut butter and jelly, cinnamon toast
Yeah.
crunch cereal. It's all the Michigan
Mhm.
donuts,
Yeah,
like
I don't
the
like
cuckoo
weirdo
ones.
stuff. Yep.
But
Mhm.
when I tell you we bought a dozen crazy donuts,
Mhm.
sat on the floor of the hotel room
Mhm.
and took a bite out of all of them, and they were all good. Like
Mhm.
we just went crazy
Mhm.
and just had a good time eating a bite of this, a bite of that. There wasn't a donut on their menu that I did not like.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're an art. It's an art.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I mean, I like the basics.
The preference, like you,
Mhm.
is like a good old fashioned, like the one where they're buttermilk, either buttermilk or chocolate.
Yeah.
But where they've got the glaze all over it and it's like hardened, and then you I can't.
Anna says, good morning. Mary Lou's in Lafayette. We like that one too. We stopped there on a road trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I just stopped there when you were gone. When I dropped off the jewelry at Vierk's.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, there you go. Portion of the show is brought to us by Cripsey Head Start, serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Placer counties for kids ages 3 to 5. Visit KIRPC.net. You know, you can enroll your child year-round at Cripsey Head Start. Visit Cripsey Head Start on Facebook. And of course, our show this morning also brought to us by our friends over the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's, sponsoring not only McMadness, but sponsoring our streaming video. You can see our smiling faces, thanks in part to Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. And head over there. Make sure you use the app to save big. I was talking to my family about this when I was on the trip. My sister said she goes to McDonald's all the time. I'm like, why do you not use the app? She's like, I know, my kids keep telling me that too. I'm like, free stuff. Like, you're gaining points. You're doing, I'm like, I have 16,000 points.
Yeah, and you also always use it to get a free hash brown.
Yes.
Because you love like
or a McNugget. I get like a 6-piece McNugget. I mean,
you
it's
get
just
it for Ace.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. You order for yourself, and then he gets the
nugs, and then I get what's left over. Like I'll give him 3 and me 3. Yeah. So all good stuff. Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Hebron, DeMott, Remington, and 2 great locations in Rensselaer. The world's oldest captive gorilla turned 68 years old this week. You should have seen the party they had for her. It was bananas.
That's good. I like that.
Let's see. A decline in global birth rates means people have less cousins. They're saying there's a decline in cousins. Yeah. If you live in West Virginia, also fewer dating options.
Oh, Lord.
What did I say? What did Kentucky too, probably.
Oh my gosh. Now we're never going international.
RFK Jr. suggested taking health care away from Americans who eat donuts and drink soda. Has anybody mentioned to him who his boss is? I don't think he's kept it healthy. I think he likes the donuts and the pop. I'm just saying, you might want to check on that one. I don't think that one's going to pass.
Well, they were just in Indianapolis yesterday saying that they're trying to take it away from SNAP people.
Yeah,
meaning so now the people who are poor and needy can't get candy and drinks. I was screaming at the TV.
I know. We all need.
Give me a break.
We all need candy and pop. We all need it. Yes.
But seriously, you're already struggling, and you're not allowed to buy pop. Now we're going to govern what you can buy with your SNAP money. Like, just leave these people alone. Help them out, and let them decide. Like, they got enough on their plate. Sorry. Okay.
I say everyone should have the right to donuts and pop.
Yes.
I am a proud fighter of donuts and pop.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of which, the Trump administration says over 75 countries have reached out for trade deals. I don't know that I trust the list, though. Here's some that are on the list. I don't know if this is Wakanda. I don't know that Trumpmenistan. I don't think that's
Trumpmenistan.
Touhyville. I don't think this list is real.
minute.
I don't think this is real. I don't.
Trumpmenistan.
I don't think that's real. Taylor Swift is selling sweaters. They're just like regular sweaters, but they already come covered in cat hair.
Oh my gosh, I have one. I have her sweater.
Do you really?
Sky blue and white.
Oh,
it's a what do you the button up a cardigan.
Oh, there you go. And lastly, the Vegas Sphere will host a fully immersive version of The Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
so yeah. I don't know what that means, fully immersive. Does it mean they're going to go through the crowd and stuff? Is that what it is?
Well, you know what the Sphere is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how they're going to do that, but that's the coolest thing. I can't wait to get to Vegas and check that out.
Yeah. So
I didn't think it could get better than the what do they play? Not the national anthem. At with the water. at night when you're walking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forget. I don't know what it's called. Yeah.
But
It's like 1812 Overture.
Yes, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So Vegas. Well,
sounds like
we're gonna have a meeting after the show. What this segment is.
People are like, "Are you even American?" No.
What's happening here? The Vegas Sphere is going to host a fully immersive version of The Wizard of Oz. So now, counting Carrot Top, that's 2 scarecrows you can see in Vegas. So there you go. That's all. Just wanted to get my jokes out, for goodness sakes.
You can always count on me. Wah, 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 wah. Could you imagine? We could do like a new stand-up thing, and you could book stand-up, and I could be your heckler.
Listen, no, because that would not work for us. Now, when I first started doing stand-up, my biggest fear was that a heckler would get the best of me. So you know how like when you think you might not be good at something, you overcompensate and to become good at it. Turns out I was really good at dealing with hecklers. Like probably through all my years of doing radio, I was very quick. I was very, I could knock somebody down really fast. And there were some times where I was dealing with some drunk people and they would, leave crying because I didn't mean to, but it was just
eviscerated.
It was just because I was like, okay, like I started nice. I was like, okay, let's not do this. Like, okay. I see you there. Yep.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. And I would just get worried, and not many things that I could say here on the radio, but yeah,
Well, that's like what's his name would do that too. Who's the guy that makes fun of everybody that like I was like, yeah,
Don Rickles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just kept thinking to myself because it was French people in the front row, and I'm like, just be quiet and just like go and then leave afterwards. Don't do this. You don't want to do this, and they wound up leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not ready for Don Rickles, then you shouldn't show.
But you definitely didn't want to say something like, So,
Tiffany and Madison both say good morning. Good morning to both of you. Let's get our bus stop forecast. Oof, chilly. Grab a coat. Make sure you got your coat. Okay. Cheryl doesn't want spring to start.
Please. Yesterday it was like everywhere we went. It was like it was so cold.
Yep, 32 feels like 32. Be about 54 when you come home from school, though. So
right, but what did I say? If you listen to the news today,
or the weather,
or I mean, Russ is like, no. I've been here for a very long time. Do not mistake you for me. Thank you.
No, that's Russ does the news. Cheryl
one of us is like dependable. One of us is not. One of us sounds like the nanny. I mean, one of us does not.
I could not imagine you doing the news. Here's Cheryl doing the news.
What?
So RFK Jr. was in Indianapolis. He said what? What did he do? What?
Get out of here.
What? You'd never get through stories. You'd get cut off by time. It would just be like I would just have to stop it. I would just go no more.
Then a food story comes up and it's the biggest thing. Like it'd be like,
goodness.
This is on the brink of this and this is falling apart. And it said, and look, McDonald's came out with a new sandwich.
Right, you'd be all over that. Yeah,
that sounds good. When can we get it?
Right. Oh my! All right, let's take our break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports. Find the big deal with Shrek and Mantil, and we do have some. This will surprise you. Some food stories coming up. So stick around.
It's time to get out and play with the full-size fun of Kawasaki KLX 230R and KLX 230RS trail bikes. Kick up some serious dirt with an improved 233cc engine, long travel suspension, and a compact perimeter frame. Finished with KX-inspired bodywork, the lightweight Kawasaki 230R packs a heavy dose of style and fun into every off-road ride.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com. Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200 to $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Rensselaer City Council moved one step closer to providing city services to current and future locations west of the city. Mayor Jeff Phillips has an update.
Opened the bids where we're going to go under I-65 water and sewer project. Low bid for it was Gatlin Plumbing. $3.75 million under the initial estimation of $4 million that we had. We got approval from Jasper County Commissioners to move forward with the project. It should begin this summer with hopes that it will be completed by the end of this year.
The interview with Mayor Jeff Phillips, along with an interview with the president of the Pulaski County Commissioners, Don Street, about their meeting, can be heard on our websites under the News Link and Newsmakers tab. The Indiana Senate passed a controversial property tax income tax plan, and Governor Braun has signed it into law. Republicans hold a supermajority in the Senate, but 12 members of the Rowan caucus voted against it, as did all Democrats in the 27-22 approval. The Legislative Services Agency said the bill for the years 2026 through 2028 would save homeowners $1.2 billion in property taxes. A credit would be created for a 10% reduction with a maximum of $300 on every homestead's bill. Democrats argue that there would be lost revenue for schools and more local units of government will need to increase local income taxes or cut services. The same analysis that showed the savings in property taxes of $1.2 billion also showed local units of government would lose $1.5 billion over the same 3-year period. In a related story, many teachers, students, and parents held a rally at the State House demanding increased funding for public schools and an increase of tax dollars to charter schools. In addition, they stated that an increase of 2% per year is less than the inflation rate. The rally took place just hours prior to the property tax income tax vote in the Senate. The state of Michigan Department of Transportation requested the assistance of the Indiana Department of Transportation, or INDOT, following Michigan's catastrophic ice storms in late March that caused widespread damage in the northern part of the state. America has a formal agreement between all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands that allows states to share personnel to aid in situations like this. 45 NDOT personnel, mostly from the northeast and northwest portions of the state, dispatched to Michigan. They're expected to return to Indiana on April the 18th. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
74-year-old Thomas Joe Roth of Star City passed away on April 11th. Funeral Mass for Tom Roth will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time today at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Pulaski, with Reverend Dennis Faker officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to Star City Lions Club. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayn Mortuary, Winnemac. 84-year-old Joyce Fox of DeMont passed away on April 11th. Visitation for Joyce Fox will take place on Thursday, April 17th, from 10 a.m. Central Time until noon at the Hebron Christian Church. Funeral services will take place at noon at the Hebron Christian Church on Thursday. Interment will be at the Hebron Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Geisen Funeral Home. 42-year-old Christopher Allen Hovis of Rensselaer passed away on April 12th. Friends may call on Friday, April 18th from 2 until 7 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Christopher Allen Hovis will be held on Saturday, April 19th at 10:30 a.m. Central Time at the funeral home. Interment will follow at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to benefit Chris's children in care of Bridget Hovis. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 91-year-old Jack Whitaker Sr. of Rensselaer passed away on February 28th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Saturday, April 19th at the American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Services for Jack Whitaker Sr. will be held at the American Legion Post 29 Rensselaer at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Interment will be in Marion National Cemetery at a later date. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 100-year-old Kathleen Kindig of Brook passed away on April 11th. Visitation for Kathleen Kindig will be held Saturday, April 19th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time until the funeral service at 11 a.m. at Brook United Methodist Church, with interment to follow at Riverside Cemetery, Brook. Pastor Matt Bauman officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be made at kellerfh.com. 83-year-old Jonah Shell of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, April 14th. Visitation will be Monday, April 21st from noon until 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jonah Shell will be held on Monday, April 21st at 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Steinke Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny with a high near 58. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 40. Thursday, a 40% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 63. Thursday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 56. Friday, A 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with winds as fast as 35 miles per hour. And wait for it, a high near 79. Friday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms from 7 p.m. into the early morning hours with a low around 49.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Beginning with area high school baseball from yesterday, a road loss for Kankakee Valley, 7-0 to Andrean. In extra innings, North Newton at home tops Frontier 3-2, played in 9 innings, 3 hits each for the Spartans, Joe Fritz and Corbin Haberlin. For Haberlin, he drove in a run. Nick Bartram, 8 strikeouts, no walks in 8 innings pitched. Also at home, West Central prevails 9-6 over South Newton. Pitching for the Trojans, Zane Wall punched out 11, working 5 2/3. At the dish, Wall also had 2 RBIs. His lone hit a double. Tegan Holly as well, a double and 2 RBIs. High scoring for North White on the road, although they end up in the loss column to Fabe Christian. An 11-10 final. Benton Central takes a 12-2 defeat at Lafayette Central Catholic. Yesterday's results in high school softball locally, a win for West Central, 8-2 on the road against Rensselaer Central. Kaylee Bishop helped lifting the Trojans with 2 hits, including a home run with 3 RBIs. North Newton blanks host Spoon Grove 4-0. Spartan starter Cindy Rainford, a complete game over 7 innings, 15 Ks, 3 walks, 2 hits, one of which a double for Paige Culbreth. DeMont Christian home winners 14-4 over Frontier. For the Knights, both Lily Peterson and Ava Orsburn, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. One of Peterson's hits a home run. North White loses at North Judson 9-2. Benton Central defeated at home 9-4 by West Lafayette. Girls High School track and field yesterday for Kankakee Valley at home against Lowell. Cougars winning as a team 107-25. Cougars with 3 first-place finishes from Elise Gillette, both team and individual events. Looking ahead to today's area high school baseball, South Newton travels across the state line to Milford. Benton Central hosts Lafayette Central Catholic. Local high school softball on today's docket, Kankakee Valley at home takes on Andrean. MLB White Sox clobbered 12-3, opening up last night a 3-game home series with the Athletics. The lone White Sox runs and Andrew Vaughn 3-run homer in the first. And speaking of homers, ace first baseman Tyler Soderstrom had 2. He currently leads the Bigs with 8. It's the second of 3 tonight between the White Sox and A's. Last night on the West Coast, the Cubs needing 10 innings in handing the San Diego Padres their first home loss of the season. Cubs behind an RBI triple in the 10th from Nico Horner edge out the Padres 2-1. It's the finale of 3 later this afternoon, Cubs and Padres. Back to yesterday, the Cubs opting third baseman Matt Shaw to AAA Iowa. The Cubs' top prospect was only hitting 172 in 58 plate appearances. NHL, despite not heading to the playoffs, the Blackhawks ending the 2024-25 season with an overtime win in Ottawa 4-3 over the Senators. Frank Nazar, the game winner in extra time. Blackhawks close out the year at 25-46 and 11. NBA, it's home court advantage for the Bulls tonight in the first leg of the league's play-in tournament against the Miami Heat. And you can hear the Bulls Heat play-in game on Bear Country 104.5 FM. Bulls Network pregame 6:15 p.m. Central, tip-off 6:30 p.m. Central. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Today's Wednesday. That means a brand new sale flyer at Stragan Mantil. We're looking for the price on Standing Rib Roast. Standing Rib Roast on sale this week at Stragan Mantil. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville.
Why'd I go to the doctor? One day at the firehouse, I was so lightheaded I could barely stand. Even my crew noticed. Getting checked out was the right call. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
All right. Taking calls. Music's going already. I'm used to 2 commercials there. I didn't put a second one in. Let's see here. Both Chris and Rich let me know that standing rib roast is on sale this week at Strachan Van Til for $6.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Strachan Van Til. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at StrachanVanTil.com. You can set it up for pickup or delivery as well. You get your reward points, coupons, all that good stuff right there at StrachanVanTil.com. Strachan Van Til, life made simple, food made easy. Your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
Wagner Lumber and Supplies is Jasper County's place for all things lumber and building supplies. From treated lumber to sheet metal, garage doors, and of course, pole barn packages. They're located in Rensselaer, but deliver to DeMott, Wheatfield, and all over Jasper County. Along with all the building supplies you need for your next big job, they're also a do-it-best center for hardware and have a great selection of DeWalt and Milwaukee tools. Visit Wagner Lumber and Supplies in person at 801 North McKinley or online at WagnerLumberSupply.com and like them on Facebook.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMott. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
What day is it?
Hey, it's Wednesday.
Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday.
Are you sure? Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, what a great day.
Are we getting close?
Close to what?
Close to what?
The weekend.
The weekend?
All in due time. All in due time.
Oh, well,
While you're waiting,
let's put on a show. Let's get the show started.
Welcome to Touhyville, Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thanks for getting your day started with us here in the Q98 Gold. We appreciate it. Also streaming on WLQI977.com and 981WIBN.com. You can also download the apps, Google Play Store, the App Store for WLQI and 98 Gold. Want to mention sponsors. Let's see. How about Jasper County Community Services? Today is Bananas for Bingo. They've got bingo at both the Fozzie Senior Center and at the Rensselaer Senior Center today, okay? So at the Rensselaer Senior Center, it is Bananas for Bingo. That's at 12 o'clock today, okay? Celebrate Banana Day, which is today, with bingo, and prizes will be banana-themed.
You
$2.
just had a banana.
I did. That's what I had for breakfast.
Bananas.
I just saw a story that we haven't gotten to yet yesterday, that a banana a day lowers your blood pressure. So that's a good thing. I like that. I mean, I take the blood pressure meds too, but still, it all comes together. So that's bingo at the Rensselaer Senior Center. Bananas for bingo. At the Fozzie Senior Center, they're doing Easter bingo. Okay.
Okay.
So you could do that. Sponsored by Devoted Health Plans. That's at 12:15. So 12 o'clock bingo at the Rensselaer Senior Center, 12:15 at the Fozzie Senior Center. So plenty of great things going on at Jasper County Community Services. Be a part of it just by going to Jasper County Community Services on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, we're into our McMadness. We're heading towards our Final Four. Okay.
I'm very sad.
In our Elite Eight.
My fish fillet was kicked out.
Fish fillet got beat yesterday. That is old news, lady. That's gone. Now we're on to our
Still
matchups
grieving.
for today. Big Mac versus McChicken.
McChicken for me.
For me too, but McChicken taking a whooping. 66%
Wow.
picking Big Mac. Well, I mean,
that's
it's a
your
staple.
sister's favorite,
It's a
too.
staple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no big surprise up on the matchup number 2, fries, 80% of the vote over hash browns. This is one of those where it's not a big surprise that hash browns were going to get clobbered. I think fries have a really good chance of taking the whole thing.
Yeah.
They have a really good shot at taking the whole deal. So
yeah.
it's up there. But Big Mac, number 1 seed, beating McChicken, 66% of the vote, and fries, also a number 1 seed, beating hash browns with 80% of the vote. So there you go. All right. No big surprise that you and I are big fans of food. We talk about food quite a bit on the show. So I thought this would be an interesting thing. I saw this headline: most memorable food moments in movies.
Okay. Can I guess what the top one is?
Sure.
Meg Ryan.
That would be my guess too. Number 1, When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible scene, very memorable, and if I remember correctly, I believe I saw Rob Reiner on a show being interviewed. Billy Crystal came up with that line. That is Rob Reiner's mom, by the way, who gives that line. I'll have what she's having. She was there that day just as an
That's
extra.
right. Oh my gosh.
And
was that an improvised too?
well, from Billy Crystal though. Billy Crystal's the one that came up with, like,
I'm having
she
what she's having?
she should say, I'll have what she's having. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that might rank up there now with one of the greatest movie moments.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love the whole thing with the new commercial for them too. Did you see the new one?
I did. No, I don't remember it, but it was in the
yeah,
Super
I'm
Bowl,
trying to
wasn't
remember.
it?
Yep.
All right. So some other memorable movie moments.
I'm trying to think food ones. Like I'm trying.
I know it was kind of hard for me to think.
Like, okay, and
like
we're
things
gonna go,
that stick out in
yeah.
in movies.
Oh, I got one.
All right.
The Help. The pie in The Help.
Ooh. It's not
With
on the
the
top
caca.
10, but I bet it's
The caca pie.
No, we got it.
Well, some people won't know
oh, they
if
didn't see
if
it?
you didn't see The Help, you would
Ooh.
know that was the best.
Well, you got to see that.
When she's eating it,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, then I want to see if I can. So it's not in the top 10. I got to see where the rest of the list is here. But yeah, it's not in the top 10. But that's got to be in the list, right? I'm trying to see how big the list is here. Hollywood Reporter's list. Okay, so Hollywood Reporter just did 14, so I'm going to go through all theirs.
Okay.
So,
you don't think that's in the top 14?
I don't
The
know.
caca pie?
I would. It should be in my book. I think
Yeah.
that would be a memorable moment
Mhm.
in food.
Okay, sorry.
No,
messed up.
You're fine. Okay. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, The Chocolate River. Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah. Matilda. I never saw the movie. The infamous scene from the 1996 movie when Bruce is forced to eat an entire chocolate cake. It's not exactly appetizing, but it did help coin the namesake of Matilda chocolate cake from the film's title.
Okay.
Didn't do anything for me. This one, yes. The National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation turkey.
Yes.
When he cuts open the turkey and it just,
Mhm.
and it's all just dried out,
Mhm.
yuckiness. Yes.
Oh.
All right. Breakfast at Tiffany's. In the opening scene of Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn eats a pastry and sips on her coffee while strolling through empty streets of New York City, peering into a Tiffany and Company shop. It's simple yet impactful and opens up the 1961 film. I guess. I guess I wouldn't think of. I mean, I know it's food, but I wouldn't think of that as a food moment. Let's see, The Godfather. Peter Clemenza teaching Michael Corleone how to make his famous sauce may not be one of the overarching plot points in The Godfather, but it did make for a delicious moment. No. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say more of a food moment is doesn't Brando die like while he's picking oranges or something like that, or he's got a bag of oranges, something like that? I thought there was something with that, but I guess neither is that memorable. Beauty and the Beast. Food is a distraction for Belle after being kidnapped in the castle by the Beast, and the enchanted residents surely deliver an unforgettable feast of soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, and others, all part of the singing "Be Our Guest." So that, I guess I wouldn't have thought of that as a food moment, but I understand why they're saying that. It's a big moment in the movie. Be Our Guest, you know.
Well, yeah. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Yeah. So the song, I would say, is noteworthy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of this list so far. I'm not going to lie.
So far, I'm not going to lie.
It's not a big thing.
Yeah.
Goodfellas, the dinner in the prison scene. That's what I thought of when they were just talking about the sauce thing, where they're all trying to get together and make all this stuff. And
right.
So I could see that. That was a bigger one. Cool Hand Luke. When Luke embarks on the challenge of eating 50 hard-boiled eggs in an hour. So iconic movie. I never saw Ratatouille, but isn't the whole movie take place in a restaurant? So
Ratatouille is like a cold vegetable thing. Ratatouille is actually that's what it is.
But it's also a movie. I mean, isn't Ratatouille the name of the rat in the movie?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
do you like Ratatouille? I had it once. Ugh.
No, I think that's my cousin. You know, Steve Touhy, Cheryl Touhy, Ratatouille. Okay, this one for sure. Buddy the Elf's spaghetti with maple syrup
with the
and
maple
chocolate syrup. I mean, that's absolutely for sure, no doubt about it.
Yes,
that one's in there.
Now, was that improvised? We talked about something on about that. I remember at Christmas time.
Yeah, I don't know how much was improvised. I'd love to know though. Kevin says one that I don't remember, but I could see how it would be iconic. Kevin says, "Good morning. Invisible food fight in Hook." I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, but I could see that.
There was one. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pulp Fiction. Talking about there's an iconic scene where Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta are talking about that in France they call a quarter pounder with cheese a Royale with cheese. So it's just an iconic. They're talking about food, I suppose. I think for me, I would put if I'm going to pick a food moment in that movie, they're sitting at the diner when the diner is robbed, and they're sitting there and they're discussing why it's okay or not okay to eat bacon. You know, so it's
I don't even remember
that it's an unhealthy or it's an unclean animal, and he says, "Well, okay, a dog is a clean animal. Would you eat a dog?" And like they do a whole thing. Yeah. So, I don't know if I remember this one. Charlie Chaplin in The Gold Rush had an impact. Most memorable food moments in movie history. He did the dinner roll dance. Okay, I do remember with the forks, the dinner roll dance. It's an iconic scene.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that. And Gary getting in just under the wire brought up the next one, which is number 2 on the list. The spaghetti scene in Lady and the Tramp.
Yes.
Got to be an iconic.
Yes.
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 He says, "Oh, a pie fight in the Three Stooges." Was the Three Stooges? Did they do a movie? I don't know, but food fight in Animal House for sure would have knocked out about half of these.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
have. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yes, would have beat those. So yes, number 2 on the list was Lady in the Tramp spaghetti scene. Then number 1 obviously was when Harry met Sally. So fairly unimpressed with Hollywood Reporter on that
Yeah.
one. I don't feel like they did a lot of digging to find really good food
No.
moments. I bet we could have come up with more with the ChatGPT list. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if they came up with a better one. So I mean, I'm just saying I didn't feel like they did a lot of digging. I feel like
No,
could've been
and you're
better.
not going to tell me that there isn't somebody who smashed someone's face into a wedding cake or any of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think that could have been better. So not gonna lie. So all right. I'm gonna take a break. When we come back, I'm stunned. Like a lot of different places are adding in extra fees trying to make up for the fact that they need to make more money and the economy's not great and stuff. This one I think has gone over the line. So we'll talk about that.
Well, we talked about that at our favorite place just this weekend. The service fee on House of Kobe.
Well,
and how
yeah.
it's not like now you're incorporating it as a service fee. It's a tip.
Right.
And now what do you do? Because you've now made it mandatory. So like how much of that is going to this?
Oh, I hope all of it's going to the
I don't know.
The people. Oh, that would be a big bad move. Yes. So
yeah.
Okay. Gonna take a break.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny with a high near 58. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 40. Thursday, a 40% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 63. Thursday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 56. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 4 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with winds as fast as 35 miles per hour. And wait for it, a high near 79. Friday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms from 7 p.m. into the early morning hours with a low around 49.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Make it a play day with Hoosier Lottery Games, a chance to treat yourself when it's time to take a break. Get in on the fun with chances to win starting at just $1. Play responsibly.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Unearth the fascinating tales of the tracks at the Monon Connection Train Museum. Housing over 6,500 railroad items and numerous exclusive relics, it's the largest private railroad collection presented to the public in the U.S. Marvel at the extravagance of the Flagler car, crafted in the 1890s, a testament to opulence and ambition. Experience the rich tapestry of American railroad history right on Highway 421. Monon. Dial 219-253-4100 or visit mononconnection.net to make your plans today. Get on board for an unforgettable journey.
Go beyond the racetrack with the Kawasaki Ninja 1100 SX ABS, a versatile sport tourer for the sport bike enthusiast. Experience a high-performance 1099cc inline four-cylinder engine, advanced next-level technology, and superb comfort for spirited runs or all-day riding. The Ninja 1100 SX ABS sets the standard for sport touring performance.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com. Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza straight to your doorstep. Yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Touhyville. Now even two-ear.
Do you know what day it is?
Today is Wednesday, preceded by Tuesday, as usual.
What, are you still asleep?
Wake up!
I'm wide awake!
What's on the agenda for today?
I believe you're aware of my Wednesday schedule.
You might have to refresh my memory.
First things first.
Let's put on a show!
And then what?
And then what? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Attention, creative types.
I think it's time to start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you for being a part of our program this morning. Thank you for hanging out with us, chit-chatting with us on video. You know, we stream our whole show on Facebook and YouTube. If you could do us a favor, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. We'd appreciate it. On Touhyville, WIBN, and WLQI's Facebook pages, we stream our video. If you like the video, share it on your page. Do all kinds of cool stuff. It really does make a difference in getting more people to find out about us and getting some more info for the advertisers so they can sponsor the program. Speaking of which, summer fun is coming, but you can be a part of it now. Okay? You can get all the good commercials. Start promoting your business now. Boost your business from spring into summer and be with us all summer long for all the fun out at all the fairs, sponsoring our broadcasts, being a part of over 1,000 times being mentioned as a sponsor throughout the summertime for summer fun. Be a part of it. Just email Cheryl, CHERYL, at the number 2, letter E, VILLE.com, or sales@touhyville.com. Want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Cheryl was over there last night, taking part in their Easter egg hunt sale.
So much good stuff.
Yeah. Also, they have different pop-ups that they're doing. So you just did this hat pop-up where you get to create your own hat last night. Talked about that earlier. All week long, they're doing their Easter egg hunt sale through this Saturday. Hop on in, choose an egg, and hunt for savings and receive a yummy Easter treat inside the egg of savings of 10 to 50% off at Another Season in DeMott. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. Also want to mention our friends over at Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook. And they also have a great service department there at Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. Okay. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I just quickly, just for kicks during the commercial, put into ChatGPT 10 best food moments.
Okay.
Number 1 was Lady and the Tramp. They didn't even put When Harry Met Sally in there. So,
All right. So yeah.
Ratatouille, Anton's ego flashback.
Okay.
One that see, I didn't even think of this movie, but it's perfect. Chef. Now,
yeah, and you made that for me. That garlic and oleo.
Whatever it was, rice and noodles or something. Pasta. Yep.
With the chili flakes.
So that's not even what they put in there. They put in chef making a grilled cheese sandwich for his son. His character's passion and love comes through in the ingredients,
Okay.
But still, chef, all kinds of good food in that. The Cuban, all this stuff. Eat, Drink, Woman, Sunday Family Dinners. I never saw that movie.
Okay.
Do the Right Thing, Sal's Pizzeria. More than just a pizza joint, it was the heartbeat of the neighborhood. Yeah. They picked Pulp Fiction, but they said
there's got to be some in Sopranos. Then there's not a chance that there isn't good scenes in Sopranos.
But Sopranos not a movie.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, they said Big Kahuna Burger. So when they go in and they're intimidating all the young would-be drug dealers, he tries his burger and he says, "That is a tasty burger." That's a big scene. Yeah. Goodfellas, Prison Pasta scene we mentioned. Julie and Julia, Butter. Meryl Streep's Julia Child diving into French cuisine with gleeful abandon. Every dish feels like a celebration of flavor and life. That was a good one that had to do with food. Babette's Feast in 1987.
Yeah,
I
I
never saw that one.
that.
Okay. And Tampopo from 1985, the egg yolk scene. Not familiar with that. So just a quick list that they threw together there. So, okay. So we were talking about before the break that we were surprised when we went to Japanese over the weekend that they had a sign on the door that said they have an automatic 18% tip added onto your bill. Now, when we got the bill, it first says service charge. And then like the second bill, when they run it through, then it says tip. But it's an automatic. You just decided everybody's getting 18%. It said on the note on the door, it said, due to staff turnaround, we want to keep our employees, here and blah, blah, blah. So we've got to make sure that they get paid. I don't know. I think it's a hard thing when it comes to wait staff. And I don't want to like compare it to everything else, but could you imagine just saying that if I was to send a letter to all of our sponsors here at the radio station and said, listen, here's what commercials cost, but I'm also going to add an 18% charge on there so that my employees are happy.
Because we're funny.
But
because a tip is based on performance. So what you're saying is,
right?
Because whether or not you think that or not, we're funny. Like
it's kind of weird. Yeah.
I mean, a tip is a tip, meaning it's a gratuity. However, that said, I have watched people give $1 after making a like 18-person table do split billing for everybody.
Well, and that's wrong too.
Yeah, I don't know how you fix it. I don't.
You know what I say? 2 wrongs don't make a left. So I mean, it's just
yeah.
It's both of those things, in my opinion, are wrong. I don't think there should be a forced tip, and I also think people should realize what they're doing with the tip. And a tip is it's extra,
right?
It's extra. It should not be a given. I think it's gone off the rails when it just pops up on the screen and I'm going to buy a pop at a concert. You want a tip,
Right. I'm like, are you guys not guys nuts? Like,
I'm picking up the food.
Right.
Tip.
Right.
Time out.
And at that point, you're cashiering. You're not
right.
Like we're not.
I'm not tipping the
we're not
person that
being
rings me up at
served.
Tracks.
We're waiting in line endlessly to get there and go, can I have a beer? And then be told it's $18. Like
right. But I'm not tipping the cashier at Tracks.
Right. I'm going to be honest with you. And my daughter is in the business. I don't tip at Starbucks or Dutch or anything. I mean, I do at Dutch, but I don't think that when you're getting a $7 coffee,
right?
So why am I not?
Right?
I don't know.
But-
I don't know.
But here, okay. So you say you tip at Dutch, but do you tip at Chick-fil-A? You tip at McDonald's? Tip
No.
at Burger King? I
Nope.
mean, I don't tip
Nope.
when I go through the
Nope.
drive-through.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
So that along those lines, this caught my eye.
Okay.
Says here, many people do not like extra fees that restaurants charge, including auto gratuities, which we just talked about.
I do get it. The wait, can I just say side note? I do get it when there's parties of 8 or more.
Sure.
Because then, there's all this stuff that goes into it. And they
Well, and
actually
you're taking
probably
up a table
need,
for a while. Yes. or
well, and
two.
they probably need more than one waiter or waitress
Sure.
to handle that party. So that I do get, but I do not get when you and I go out
Just
and
two.
it's two, but that's the trend.
Right. Someone online shared a photo of their receipt showing that they were charged a $5 fee for complaining.
I beg your pardon?
Even crazier, the receipt itemized it as a being fee, like griping, but with a B. Like, mhm.
Is that allowed to say? Are you allowed to say that on there?
I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
that's,
Because yesterday, that's the
we
second
can.
time.
I mean, it's
I just didn't know. If you were
law
allowed
wise,
to.
probably, but I just, it's, kids are on their way to school.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
so-
because I almost said that we were talking about complaining, and I
Mhm.
almost
Yeah.
called it the fest.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if you
Yeah.
could say that. Okay.
Can, but-
Anyway,
Uh,
that'd be the last time I went to that restaurant.
For
Goodbye.
sure.
And if you want to be like TikTok right up there, and for all the wrong reasons,
Yep.
go ahead and do that to me. Like,
the customer claims the fee was apparently because they informed them that they were served the wrong beer. There aren't many details about it, so it's unclear what exactly went down and how the place can get away with this. Something seems off, but the customer says it was just a regular pizza place in Indiana and not a place that intentionally messes with
Okay,
people like Dick's Last Resort or what is the other one? Mel's,
yeah, the
Mel's
one,
Diner? Not
no,
Mel's Diner.
the diner that complains about that my parents always freak out.
How do I not remember it?
Ed DeBevick.
Ed DeBevick, thank you so much. And they also insist that it's legit. For what it's worth, the customer admits they were complaining, but they weren't overly whiny. They also say they laughed it off, but people online are not cool with it. No, I would not be cool with it, especially if I got served the wrong beer. Listen, this has only really happened to me one time. I went to a place called Ford's Garage in Fort Myers. It's like a kind of burger joint. It's based on Ford. I think Gerald Ford's mansion is right near there. But it's a cool restaurant, and we ate outside. And I had asked for an Abita Purple Haze, and they brought me out a different Abita. I don't like all the Abitas. Some of them are hoppy. They have different ones, kind of like Sam Adams seasonal stuff. And I just said, "Oops." I go, "That one's not a Purple Haze. I had gotten a Purple Haze." "Oh, no problem." Swapped it out, and I felt bad because it was an open bottle. So now I don't know if somebody can even drink that. Like, it's done for. But that's the only time I could think of doing that. There was no, you got me the wrong thing, so now I get charged.
I'm looking it up. I'm staring at the receipt, and they won't cover who it is.
Oh, it doesn't say the name of the restaurant.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I'm looking. It's on Reddit.
Oh,
because they're all like
complaining.
No, they're making funnies about like how dare they kind of like
Right.
Mm-hmm. Next it'll be this or whatever it is. But I'm trying to find. Yeah, they said it's originally on mildly infuriating.
Huh. Christopher says it gets me when they automatically throw a tip onto the bill. We 3 people were charged a tip and the service was horrible. Yeah, that's the problem. A tip is supposed to be like an extra, a way to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't know. I don't think that's right. I also don't think any restaurant in their right mind would think for a second about charging me a fee for complaining you did the wrong thing. that you charged me for something. That's absolutely just wrong on so many levels. But it doesn't say where it's at. It just says on my sheet, it just says it's in Indiana. So
I'm dying to know where it is.
yeah, I'm surprised if the reason you put it online was to nail the place.
Right. Why wouldn't
I'm surprised you didn't. So maybe they just think it's funny. Maybe they just think it's not a big thing, that they just want to just kind of blow it off, but they just want to put it online just to have fun with it.
Well,
So
I'm putting what is the name of the restaurant? Because I don't understand how. I mean, it's a legit thing, and you see it. It's literally called the Fee.
well, and the restaurant says that it's a legit thing.
Mhm.
The restaurant says that it's legit. So, and I just don't understand how everybody makes mistakes.
Mhm.
So all you got to do is just go, oops, sorry, my bad. So yeah. Anyway, none of that is why you called. I know one place that wouldn't have any kind of weirdo fees. Rick's Pizza.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Hello?
Hi, you there?
Yes,
Who's this?
it's Rick.
Hey, Rich, how are you, bud?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. How about you, Steve?
I'm doing well. All right. Let's see if we can get you a pizza today. We were just talking about iconic food moments in movies. How about all right, you tell us your favorite iconic food moment in a movie.
I was Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Spicoli, ordering that pepperoni pizza.
It's so funny because I almost made the question, tell us a pizza moment in a movie for Rick's Pizza, and you did it anyway, Rich. All right.
You can always count on Rich.
That's awesome. You read my mind. All right, Rich, I'm going to send you over to Cheryl to get your information.
I've got it.
You got it? You're all set?
I'm all set.
All right, Rich, we'll get you the pizza certificate out in the mail for you.
Alrighty, have a good day.
You too, bud. Oh, that's so funny. That's what I was just weighing in my head was, do I say, because I don't want to make it too hard.
Right.
For iconic pizza moment in a movie. And he came up with one. Anyway, that's fantastic. We'll play the pizza quiz again tomorrow, right around 10 to 8. We did it on time today.
We did it.
2 days in a row. We call that a streak. So.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Ileana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
Hello.
Hey, man.
I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Open the door to savings with beautiful Mastercraft doors at Menards. Mastercraft steel entry doors add security and improve the appearance of your home. Choose from our huge in-stock selection or design your door your way with our free step-by-step design program, online or in-store. Save big on Mastercraft doors at Menards. And check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for more great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Now is the time to get to Steve's Specialized Services in Rensselaer. They have extended the special Home and Garden Expo prices on Bad Boy mowers and Bandits. You can get those prices now through April 30th. Don't wait. Stop by and test drive them today. Single and crew cabs available. Easy financing is available. Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has
program specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt. Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-517-9383. That's 800-517-9383. 800-517-9383.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Rensselaer City Council moved one step closer to providing city services to current and future locations west of the city. Mayor Jeff Phillips has an update.
Open the bids where we're going to go under I-65 water and sewer project. Low bid for it was Gatlin Plumbing. $3.75 million under the initial estimation of $4 million that we had. We got approval from Jasper County Commissioners to move forward with the project. It should begin this summer with hopes that it'll be completed by the end of this year.
The interview with Mayor Jeff Phillips, along with an interview with the president of the Pulaski County Commissioners, Don Street, about their meeting, can be heard on our websites under the News Link and Newsmakers tab. The Indiana Senate passed a controversial property tax income tax plan, and Governor Braun has signed it into law. Republicans hold a supermajority in the Senate, but 12 members of the Rowan caucus voted against it, as did all Democrats in the 27-22 approval. The Legislative Services Agency said the bill for the years 2026 through 2028 would save homeowners $1.2 billion in property taxes. A credit would be created for a 10% reduction with a maximum of $300 on every homestead's bill. Democrats argue that there would be lost revenue for schools and more local units of government will need to increase local income taxes or cut services. The same analysis that showed the savings in property taxes of $1.2 billion also showed local units of government would lose $1.5 billion over the same 3-year period. In a related story, many teachers, students, and parents held a rally at the State House demanding increased funding for public schools and an increase of tax dollars to charter schools. In addition, they stated that an increase of 2% per year is less than the inflation rate. The rally took place just hours prior to the property tax income tax vote in the Senate. The State of Michigan Department of Transportation requested the assistance of the Indiana Department of Transportation, or INDOT, following Michigan's catastrophic ice storms in late March that caused widespread damage in the northern part of the state. America has a formal agreement between all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands that allows states to share personnel to aid in situations like this. 45 INDOT personnel, mostly from the northeast and northwest portions of the state, dispatched to Michigan. They're expected to return to Indiana on April the 18th. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
74-year-old Thomas Joe Roth of Star City passed away on April 11th. Funeral Mass for Tom Roth will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time today at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Pulaski, with Reverend Dennis Faker officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to Star City Lions Club. Online tributes may be offered at FraneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frane Mortuary, Winnemac. 84-year-old Joyce Fox of DeMont passed away on April 11th. Visitation for Joyce Fox will take place on Thursday, April 17th, from 10 a.m. Central Time until noon at the Hebron Christian Church. Funeral services will take place at noon at the Hebron Christian Church on Thursday. Interment will be at the Hebron Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Geisen Funeral Home. 42-year-old Christopher Allen Hovis of Rensselaer passed away on April 12th. Friends may call on Friday, April 18th from 2 until 7 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Christopher Allen Hovis will be held on Saturday, April 19th at 10:30 a.m. Central Time at the funeral home. Interment will follow at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to benefit Chris's children in care of Bridget Hovis. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 91-year-old Jack Whitaker Sr. of Rensselaer passed away on February 28th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Saturday, April 19th at the American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Services for Jack Whitaker Sr. will be held at the American Legion Post 29 Rensselaer at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Interment will be in Marion National Cemetery at a later date. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 100-year-old Kathleen Kindig of Brook passed away on April 11th. Visitation for Kathleen Kindig will be held Saturday, April 19th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time until the funeral service at 11 a.m. at Brook United Methodist Church, with interment to follow at Riverside Cemetery, Brook. Pastor Matt Bauman officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be made at kellerfh.com. 83-year-old Jonah Shell of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, April 14th. Visitation will be Monday, April 21st from noon until 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jonah Shell will be held on Monday, April 21st at 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Steinke Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny with a high near 58. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 40. Thursday, a 40% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 63. Thursday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 56. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 4 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with winds as fast as 35 miles per hour. And wait for it, a high near 79. Friday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms from 7 p.m. into the early morning hours with a low around 49.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
I love bananas. I like bananas.
You like bananas?
Of course I love bananas.
Why should I care? Because it's National Banana Day.
Yeah, bananas are delicious. Why is that our problem?
Do you know how many things you can make
From the banana?
So many things.
It's National Banana Day.
Banana peels are really slippery.
National Banana Day.
Happy National Banana Day.
Bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you. It is Wednesday morning. Thank you for getting your day started with us here in the Q98 Gold, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit them on their website, jasperremc.com, or on Facebook, Jasper County REMC. Just look for them on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. If you're a stylist looking for a gig, they are looking for you in Lowell and in Rensselaer. Visit jobs.supercuts.com and you just pick the town you want to work in, Rensselaer or Lowell. Jobs.supercuts.com. McMadness raging on. Not really much of a contest today. So Thank you. Getting us up on video. There we go. Not much of a contest today on the McMadness as we're heading towards the Final Four.
Yeah.
Big Mac versus McChicken.
That's because we blew it yesterday. My fish fillet is gone.
60% of the vote going to Big Mac right now over McChicken. 83% fries over hash browns. Makes sense, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I love McDonald's hash browns.
Mm-hmm. But not over fries,
I can't take
right?
them over
You
fries.
can't take them over fries.
I cannot take them over fries. I mean, it's McDonald's fries, for goodness sakes.
I did send you a list that I don't think we should talk about until after the winner is.
The food rankings. Now, who is that from? Who did the?
It's called Tasting Table.
All right, we'll take a look at that.
Yeah.
You sent me a thing late last night that game show host Wink Martindale passed away.
Yeah.
Had no idea that he was still with us. I'm sorry to say. 91 years old.
And he kind of looked good.
Yeah. Passed away Tuesday. He was the host of
Tic-Tac-Toe.
Tic-Tac-Toe was what I was just going to say. Yes. But growing up, he was like the game show host. It was him and Peter Marshall, or who comes to mind when it comes to game show hosts, you know.
Who's the guy from oh my gosh, my favorite show. You fill in the blank. Alec Baldwin did it.
Pyramid?
No. I do like Pyramid though.
Oh, okay.
The one blank, give us the best thing to blank set. Like it hurts. It hurts. I love that show.
I know. Match Game?
Match Game. Yep. Who was Match Game 78 or whatever it is?
I want
original.
I want to say it was Peter Marshall, but I'll go look.
No,
I do not want to say Peter Marshall. I'm not allowed to say Peter Marshall.
No. I'm just saying. I don't think you're right. I'm gonna punch you in the head.
How about Gene Rayburn?
Yes, that's who I was thinking of. Yes,
Gene Rayburn was another one. Yes,
and I loved him. I thought he was hilarious with them.
Yeah. Gene Rayburn was good. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Wink Martindale passed away the other day. So bummer there. So okay, you went out and played last night. You went to another season. Had the hat workshop. You built your own hat, or not really built the hat, but you designed did the designs on the outside of the hat.
You burn, you like etch, you like burn it. Essentially, you're etching into the top of the hat, and I will bring it because I have the outfit and everything that I was going to wear.
Yeah, so we're leaving this week.
This morning, no bueno in 3 minutes.
Well, and that's what I'm getting to here is that you went out last night and you felt tired this morning. Scientists have found the perfect way to wake up.
Oh,
and they say it costs $150. I don't know if that's
say
per
an ice
day
bath.
or
Don't say an ice bath.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet.
All right.
Researchers in Japan found we wake up feeling less groggy and more alert if we let in a little sun exactly 20 minutes before our alarm goes off. Okay.
So if I'm asleep and the alarm hasn't gone off and something has to happen 20 minutes before, do I have like a maid in the house? Like, that's going to cost me?
Well, here, I'm going to find another issue with this. What if you wake up before the sun?
Well, there's that. Right. Does a flashlight count?
We're the ones that have to do the wake up call for the sun.
Right.
We're like, hey, time to get up.
We are your wake up call.
Yeah. We stop by and shake the roosters and go, hey, you got to get up now. And then they get up and do cock-a-doodle-doo. So
cock-a-doodly-doo.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of animals, it was so funny yesterday. The ice cream truck came down our block, and you can just tell that, like,
our block.
Yeah, I played you the video of Ace singing to it.
Okay, you did not preface it, and I had just gotten home. I can't believe this. I really can't. You cannot tell a story sometimes. You showed
I was in
it
the
to
middle
me.
of one. Maybe if I was able to finish one.
Oh, that's great. Touche, mon ami. You got me. Okay. Yeah, I have been put in my place. No, I thought you were showing me a memory from
Oh,
Facebook. So I thought it was
no.
at your other place at the
No, it was
You're
just while
kidding.
it was while you were out playing last night.
Okay,
Yeah.
so would you buy me?
I didn't get anything.
Of course not.
I was walking Ace. It just went by.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's the case and we're already getting the ice cream truck,
Mm-hmm.
we need to hide cash in the house and just fly out the front door.
So it's funny that you say that. Okay. So, and I'm just going to do it on the air because we're here and we're living life with you guys. So, all joking aside, I thought about that and I was like, my cash was in the house, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, when you're out with Ace, I'm not going to drag him back in the house.
You
He thinks
can't,
we're over,
because then he
and then I
thinks
gotta-
something's
right,
wrong
then I
and
got-
you're running and yeah.
So, but no, the food truck or the ice cream truck, and it was really cool because there was kids down the block that got it.
Yeah.
One of the workers that's working across the street from us stopped it and got something.
Oh,
Then it turned the
good.
corner. I could see kids down the block.
Oh,
like, you know,
good. Okay.
So
I think the spot needs to be Abigail and what's the second street?
we'll just say near our house.
Near our house.
So I know a lot of Touhyville knows exactly where we live, but we don't have to just throw out our address. So, anyway, what would you want? Because I know like you love the bomb pop, but I don't know if that changed with ice cream trucks.
It's got to be a fat bomb pop though. Don't give me
Right.
this nonsense with
I
the
know,
skinny
that's what I'm
ones,
saying.
'cause it makes me crazy.
I don't know until I order.
It's got to
it,
be
so,
like
yeah.
a big fat one. You'll be able to tell by the just say, is it the original bomb pops that are like they melt all over you and they're big and fat, or are they like the skinny BS type? Okay, bologna sandwich. So that or SpongeBob with the gumball eyes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or there's the strawberry shortcake, or chocolate. The chocolate strawberry shortcake, not the it's the chocolate shortcake. Like it's like a chocolate version of the strawberry shortcake.
I don't even know these ice
Or the
creams.
almond bar, or the rainbow one, or the snow cone, or I don't care. I don't care. I told you I would
isn't
stop
the
the one by
fun-
the apartment. I'd fly into the middle of College Avenue and throw $40 at the guy and just say, I want everything. I want one of everything. Just put it in a bag.
But isn't it the fun of going to it? Like not just getting the ice cream. Like
No.
Oh,
it is
okay.
the fun of going to the ice cream for sure.
Yeah.
It is also the fun of getting all the treats you cannot even find in a 7-Eleven.
Oh, you're so funny.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and we have the freezer in the garage. So we could like just come
I'm
on.
saving all this
Mr.
ice cream. It's gonna come by regularly. It's the ice cream truck now.
I
So,
hope.
yeah.
I hope, because
Yep.
oh, do I love that? That's part of summer for me.
Yeah.
You talk about a nostalgic thing. If I ever win the lotto, that will be one thing I will buy is an ice cream truck. Or if we
Yep.
have any sort of party ever, like once
Yep.
we get like the radio station going to a part where, like all our local advertisers are just, like we're just recognized, and best morning show, and people are flying, we're in it. So we can have like really cool and customer engagement stuff.
Yeah.
There is going to be an ice cream truck for customer engagement. For sure. Like I like the long, like they're like pops and the top is red. It's like a large rainbow popsicle. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's an ice cream treat on the thing. I'm in. I don't even care. I don't even have anything I could come up with that I don't like on the ice cream truck.
Oh, that's so
Now I'm
funny.
looking up the ice cream truck treats because it's special. They don't, I mean, like I put in ice cream truck treats and people are coming up with Choco Tacos. No.
Right.
Someone put on an eclair. Get
out of here.
Yeah, chocolate or strawberry eclair bars. The
Eclair bars.
Yeah.
They put eclairs like
Oh yeah, no, like the bars, like the
like the
nuts on them and
caca
stuff like
ones.
that.
No,
Lori,
but
I'm with you. The chocolate eclairs was one of my favorites. I
yeah,
like
here.
that one.
Okay. So someone Reddit posted the picture. The frog, Bucky the beaver with the eyeballs you eat, SpongeBob, what's their Daffy Duck, Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then the chocolate with the chocolate, like the chocolate kind of filled ice cream, like the ice cream bars, that's normally vanilla and
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
but this has the chocolate ice cream inside.
All right.
Yeah, anything on the ice cream truck.
Oh my.
Anything.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm getting excited looking at this
I
like
know. This
at
is
this picture.
nowhere
It's like
near what I was
blue
gonna
and it's
do.
got
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, I'll be
No,
quiet.
you're all right. You're all right. So since we're off on a tangent anyway, talking about things, you picked up your eggs yesterday. Your
Isabel and Nina's eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The famous eggs.
Yeah. You wanted to say you got your farm fresh eggs yesterday.
Yes.
You're very excited about.
So
Yes.
So Nina Conley, who is our new friend, I think she listened before, but new friend at the INDOT,
Yeah.
Indiana Department of Transportation.
Mhm.
Which I had no idea where that was at.
Yeah.
And so I pretended I did because she went, yeah, it's like over there by it's on Maple over there by the White Castle thing. And I go, okay, the White Castle thing I know, but I only know the White Castle thing from how I see it when we're going to Royal Oak.
Yeah.
So you took me on the tour and you went, remember we got the strawberries here and all this stuff?
Yep.
I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag in parts of Rensselaer. People could put me there and go walk home, and it probably could be a block away, and I still won't find it.
Yep.
Can't make the connections.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went there and found out she's got the rooster thing going on. And she was telling me how to care for these because these were not refrigerated. So I had to wash them and get the dirt off a little bit and all that stuff. Her 8-year-old daughter, Isabel, is like just I want to say bad clank, but she's a kid. So she's just a tough cookie. At 8 years old, she just goes and gets these eggs. So we are now consuming farm fresh eggs from Isabel and Nina.
Very nice. Very nice.
Shout out.
So,
and she was on it. So I said I needed eggs. And boom. And then I got my eggs.
Nice.
Ta-da, next day.
Boom. I think I found the ice cream truck on Facebook. They go all over Indiana.
Okay.
And I think they like put on their Facebook page when they're coming to Rensselaer. I think. So now the last time I saw it was July of 24. So last summer, it said.
But they were there yesterday.
Right.
Right?
So maybe they don't always announce when they're going to be. I don't know. So.
But now I feel bad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we didn't screw them up because remember in Bourbonnais how the ice cream truck got screwed because it was like a $500 fee or something to allow them to run around and they do you remember?
Yeah.
So like they barely played the music. Like, how normally you can hear the music and then you come running out and you grab your money and trip in your slippers and stuff like that and try not to kill anybody while running out following the music.
Yeah.
They couldn't do the music. Like so to be like da 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 da. Oh, I heard it. Okay, grab the money. Wait, where are you? Play the music again.
Well, that was my point of my story earlier. Is that's how this all came up. I'm out with Ace yesterday, and he was singing along with the ice cream truck.
Oh,
he was singing along with the ice cream truck. Oh, I thought it was very funny.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Yes.
Is it the ice cream truck?
That's what it says. That's the one I'm thinking. Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, because I'm looking, I can't even. I need him to come here like right now. There's a Spider-Man with like gumball eyes. There's a Bomb Pop Berry Burst. There's Trolley Gummy Pops. There's Minions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We'll send them a message and so that they could have us tell people when they're going to come into the area or where they're going to be each day or something. Tina says they went by my house yesterday, and when I was going to Royal Oak, they were stopped outside Mount Hood Pizza. There was a big line waiting. So, yeah. They were all over the area yesterday.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Good stuff there. So, okay. None of this is why you called. You called because you wanted to know how to have the perfect way to wake up. How are we on tangents this morning? You see, that's where we started like an hour ago. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl's not even listening to me anymore. She's like off in ice cream land. So researchers in Japan have found this 20 minutes before your alarm goes off, you're supposed to get a little sun into your room. Now, you asked, how do I do this? Do I have a maid? Do I have someone come in? Opening your curtains after you're up doesn't do it unless you're waking up right after dawn. Leaving them open all night can actually make things worse. They found 20 minutes before your alarm is the sweet spot. So, automatic curtains are the only practical solution to do this. You can buy gadgets now for $150 to $200 that work on a timer and make your existing curtains automatic. So they open up at a certain time. The study found sunrise alarm clocks that use artificial light don't work as well. Natural sunlight is the best. So again, I say, what about people that have to wake up before the sun? So you guys really did not help us out much. So I'm going to take a break because now Cheryl is off in ice cream land and discussing bomb pops.
I just
with the
sent
woman.
them. I just told her.
I know.
Nope. I just told her. We were just talking about her. Let me know when you're going to be around.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, it's time for the Mr. P, locksmith and security dumb criminal of the day. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all, Ag Leader.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ever feel like everything in life is moving at hyperspeed? Slow things down with the all-new Nissan Murano, an unapologetic refuge amidst the daily hustle and bustle. Re-energize with massaging leather-appointed seats to melt away the tension of a busy day. Escape into your favorite music with a Bose premium sound system, or set the vibe with ambient mood lighting. Because sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Check out the all-new Nissan Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof, ambient lighting, and massaging leather-appointed seats are optional features.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Tuies are better than 1.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Jesus, it's only Wednesday?
Get some coffee. You woke me up.
Definitely need my coffee.
You know what I really need?
What?
What do you need?
Caffeinated bacon. Genius.
I can get behind that.
Hump day, am I right, buddy?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Let's light this candle.
You know what time it is?
What is it?
Showtime. Stephen Sherrill with you here. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. We're having some fun with you guys here in Touhyville. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the program. Getting on with us early, chit-chatting about everything from ice cream trucks to crazy tips and other things. A portion of the show is morning brought to us by The Good Table in Kentland. I feel like we're talking food all day today. It's just food, food, more food. That's what they've got at The Good Table in Kentland. How about for breakfast? I mean, they've got all kinds of great options. You want to stop by and grab yourself breakfast. Egg combos, croissants, steak and egg, French toast, cinnamon swirl French toast, Belgian waffles, pancakes, and more, including some breakfast wraps. Check it all out at The Good Table in Kentland. Make sure you like them on Facebook because they put up their daily specials, every day. That's why it's called a daily special. You see how they do that? It's pretty slick. Yep. Also want to mention our friends over at Virks Fine Jewelry, experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience the excellence at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right. Time for the Mr. P, locksmith and security, dumb criminal of the day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb criminal comes to us from Utah. I don't know if we've ever had a Utah dumb criminal.
Wow.
That's a new one.
Okay.
All right. 45-year-old woman named Anna Mae Martinez was arrested last week after leading police on a high-speed chase. An officer clocked her at 120 miles an hour and then started the pursuit.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw somebody like that when I was driving home from the airport the other night. So
you're looking at somebody who did that did that many moons ago.
120 you got stopped at?
Somewhere around there. Let's just say I had a couple more on the end. Yeah.
What kind of car were you driving?
Mustang GT. But I was traveling to New York, and it took 18 hours to go back to college. And I just wanted to get there. And I didn't.
Oh, well, you just wanted to get there.
No, but it's like 2 a.m. Like, I'm just trying to get there. Like, nobody's out. So I'm driving, and I didn't realize that I was driving 127 miles an hour in a 45 zone because it had dropped.
Come on.
So Mr. Police Officer said, I could throw you in jail and your parents would have to come get you. And I was hysterical.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I'm giving you a warning. Don't do it again. And I didn't.
Yeah. I was coming home from the airport.
Yeah, it was bad. I was trembling because I didn't realize you're done. You're going to you're spending the night in jail.
Right. Yeah. I was doing probably, I don't know, around 70.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy flew past. I saw a police officer up on the right. Went by. A guy went by me as if I was stopped.
Right.
So I don't know how fast he was going.
Yeah.
And I saw the lights go on and went and got him.
Well,
So-
and I hate to tell you what he told me was true at the time. I mean, I was only, I don't know, I was back from Israel, so I was like 21 maybe. He told me if you lose control, you're dead.
You're done.
And your car is going to blow up.
You're
like
done.
you're done.
You're done.
Done.
Yep.
So he said if
There's
you
no
hit
reason.
anybody,
Yeah.
you
Anything.
trip on a rock,
You can't do it.
it's
Yeah.
you can't control the
can't
car
control
at that.
it, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So a clocked Anime Martinez at 120 miles an hour started to pursue. Troopers attempted to spike her tires twice. They were successful on the second try, nearly 100 miles away from where she was first stopped. It took them on a pursuit of over 100 miles.
okay, so let me ask a stupid question. When you spike someone's tires at 120 miles an hour, are they dead? I mean, because or does it just
No.
take the air out and just stop you
I
dead
don't know.
and
I
where
guess it just stopped them where she was
where
at.
she was at? Oof.
So Anime's tires deflated. She pulled over to the side of the road. Police surrounded her car, but she would not lower the window and exit her vehicle. So they were at a standoff. Now this
I
is-
wasn't that stupid.
this is where she becomes our dumb criminal of the day. Okay. So this is where while she's in her standoff with the police, not coming out of the car,
Mm-hmm.
the reason she was waiting is because she had called AAA to come fix her tires. Did you think AAA was going to come through the office and go, excuse me, I'll just get in here and just don't mind me. Yeah.
Wow.
AAA, of course, transferred the call to the police. The police on the scene jumped on the call, convinced her to come out. She was charged with reckless driving, failing to stop for police, and being today's dumb criminal. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Let's say you do lock your keys in your car, in your home. Mr. P will be there precisely with the tools that he needs to make sure that he takes care of getting your keys, getting you back in your car with new pass-through technology to unlock your car without any damage to paint or windows. On-call 24/7 service, Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Check out his website, mrplocksmith.com, and go and like Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny with a high near 58. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 40. Thursday, a 40% chance of showers, mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 63. Thursday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 56. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with winds as fast as 35 miles per hour. And wait for it, a high near 79. Friday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms from 7 p.m. into the early morning hours with a low around 49.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
The new Mega Millions from the Hoosier Lottery is here, and it's more mega than ever, with automatic multipliers on every play. And non-jackpot prizes from $10 to $10 million. It's the most mega millions yet. Play responsibly.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer.
You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMott. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunity.
Now is the time to get to Steve's Specialized Services in Rensselaer. They have extended the special Home and Garden Expo prices on Bad Boy mowers and Bandits. You can get those prices now through April 30th. Don't wait. Stop by and test drive them today. Single and crew cabs available. Easy financing is available. Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because.
But
halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend.
The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work.
Let's go.
Oh, goody. We're on. It's showtime.
Good morning. It's Hump Day here in Touhyville. Well, actually, everywhere. I don't change the days or anything. Portion of the show is brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. You know, they deal with more than just the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or check them out on Facebook. That's George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Also want to mention our friends over at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Visit Model1Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Check out all the good stuff that they've got there. Of course, it's a new name, new owners, but same great folks that have always taken care of you there in Kentland. That's Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. And lastly, want to mention our friends over at Fountain Stone Theaters. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. Check out all the movie times on their app. You can download it in the Google Play Store, the App Store, wherever you get your apps. You can also check it out at FountainStoneTheaters.com. All right. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. If you guys want to be a part of the program, you can. You just comment wherever you're watching and let us know that you're hanging out with us, and like us on Facebook. We appreciate it. If you like the video, that helps us out a lot. So it just gets more people to be able to see it, things like that. So speaking of Facebook, apparently Mark Zuckerberg was, I think he's currently in an antitrust trial going on right now.
I meant to tell you that
So
yesterday I saw that and I was like, what? They say he's a monopoly.
Yeah, which I don't
like. Why? Here's the thing about monopolies. Whenever they say this, just because someone does something well and becomes, they were accusing Google of doing that as the number one search engine. Okay, they're the number one search engine because we made, like, they're so fast and accurate. That's where we go.
Right.
So should we do things a little less good so that
That's
you're
what I
not
don't
quite
understand.
a monopoly? Like, I don't
really.
I mean, I don't get. Yeah.
I mean, is it the same with Amazon? I mean, you can order other things online, but Amazon is
They
Amazon.
are the
They're
Amazon, the
Amazon.
giant.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Right.
So it says here, he actually, this came out in the Meta's ongoing antitrust trial yesterday. Mark Zuckerberg says he once considered deleting all of everyone's Facebook friends and starting over at one point.
Okay, Mark. Do not do that. What do you mean starting over?
He suggested back in 2022, because the social aspect of Facebook was declining, the thinking was that it could encourage users to reconnect with Facebook by rebuilding their social connections. It wouldn't have been the end of the world to re-add your close friends and family members, but it might have been difficult to reconnect with that one random person you talked to at a barbecue in 2011.
Right.
The problem is mostly Meta's fault, though. You're seeing less of your friends' content on Facebook or Instagram.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and quit with the ads already,
Yeah.
and the stuff I don't ask you to put on my page, and get me back with the people.
Yeah, that's the problem with the social media. Like,
wow.
And I'm going to take it further as a business owner or as a radio show host.
Yeah.
What did we look up that like 6% or something like that of people that actually like us on Facebook see all of our stuff that we post? I mean, no, people have said they want to see stuff.
See what's going on at Touhyville.
Right.
Like, and that would be every post, I would think.
Right.
On the page.
If I like a page, it means I want to know what's going on with that page.
Right.
If I like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook, it means I want to know what's going on. I want to see the people that are buying the bad boy motors. I want to see what's going on. I want to know what's happening. If I like the ice cream truck, I want to know when they're coming to Rensselaer. I don't want to see it 2 days later and find out I missed the ice cream truck.
Okay, so here's where I'm like, okay. So I also like seeing or getting suggestions about things I would like based on who I do like.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. How much room do you think? Do you think they're just going to be sending you things like every second of every day? Because that's what it would take to get that kind of stuff in front of you. All of it. Like the stuff you like, then the stuff you may be interested in, then the friends stuff. Like now I don't even know if that could happen.
Here.
At 100%, I'm saying.
Super easy to do this. I'll call my buddy Zuck. Across the top, I'm on my page right now. Posts, about, mentions, reels, photos, videos. Here, let me just go to my homepage. What I want to do. So my homepage, okay? You're telling me there can't be a tab along the side. I've got birthdays, I've got contacts, which I don't need my contacts on the right side of my page. Group chats, I don't need on the right side of my page.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that one of these couldn't be things we think you're interested in. So when I'm in the mood to look for something new, I can click on it and find it.
Yeah.
I can go look for it. I mean, I don't know. I think I should be able to see all the stuff, like when people post of pages that I've liked.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. The more stuff you look at, the more it's going to go. But if I'm just looking at my page, okay, I've got a person I follow, like their page, okay, followed by a sponsored ad, followed by reels, followed by a suggestion, followed by a suggestion to join a group, followed by a suggestion for a page. So that's now 3 suggestions in a row.
Right.
Followed by sponsored content. So I've had sponsored, suggestion, sponsored.
Right. Okay.
Followed by a page I follow. Followed by a friend, another sponsored. That's got to be, what, 70% of what I just scrolled through in just a minute is sponsored or suggestions. That should be flipped.
Mm-hmm.
It should be 70% of people that I follow and like and am friends with.
Right, but they can't. They don't monetize that.
Right. So is it social media or is it your business? Is it just all about the money? And even that. So sponsored content, I'm fine with. Listen, we make our living off of ads. I'm okay with ads. But then don't put so many suggestions in.
Yeah.
For who you think I might want to follow. Don't do that to me. Do it every once in a while. That's fine, but not all of them. So, by the way, with all that talk about the idea of deleting all your friends and starting over, there's a new app that's coming.
Move over Facebook. Introducing the new anti-social media platform, FaceBlank.
FaceBlank.
No friends, no likes, no notifications. Just sweet, glorious digital silence. It's like Facebook,
but without people.
Start fresh. Delete your past. Ghost your timeline. And finally experience what Mark Zuckerberg really meant by connection. FaceBlank.
FaceBlank.
Log out of society forever.
That was fun. All right. I saw this, and we're going to take a break here in a minute and come back with and then a high note, of course.
Yeah, and tomorrow we're going to have to talk about something that's making my eyeballs bleed right now, like on the air.
What?
Gail King says we should all take $1 million flights to space.
Yeah, is that what she thinks?
That's what she thinks.
We should all do that?
Right.
Yeah. All right. Sure thing.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't on I don't know. I'm breaking my own list. Like I've got so much going on that we need to talk about.
Yeah. Just looking up Gail King's net worth, $40 million. So we're a little different tax bracket.
As you know, as I'm struggling to pay for my my health insurance at $900, that sucks. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
maybe not.
Get out of here with your nonsense. Run along.
We're not all going to be able to.
All of us don't have a BFF named Oprah Winfrey who smacks down her black card and we go for $1 million.
We're not all going to be able to
get
run
out of here
and fly it for $1 million.
Like it's like we all should do that. Let's all sign up for that.
Let's all do it. Let's all.
And if I had $1 million, I wouldn't spend it there.
Maybe we should redo that Bare Naked Lady songs. If I had $1 million, you could sing it for us, and you could tell us all the things you'd do with $1 million.
TJ Maxx, Home Goods, another season, another season, another season.
Oh boy,
Poshmark.
Oh my!
I think I would open up. Honestly, I would open up a food pantry.
Yeah,
because it drives me crazy at the idea that there are people that don't have food, or that there's such a big food need.
Yeah.
And then you heard me screaming at 10 to 4 this morning when you did up from upstairs when I was like, get out of here. Mike Braun and what's his name? Who's the head of our health. Yeah. Nobody has any soda or now we can't use SNAP benefits for soda or not we, but I'm saying now we're going to govern what the poor can. Give me a break.
I'm going to have my soda.
Let them have their soda. Let them have their candy. And get out of their business, will you? And I know I'm going to hear, yeah, that's our business because we're giving to them. They're poor. They need food.
All right. Well, let's take a break and then come back and we're going to end on a high note and special high notes.
I'm going to work extra hard in the next. Yes.
High note and other stuff. Okay. See you guys later.
Wagner Lumber and Supplies is Jasper County's place for all things lumber and building supplies. From treated lumber to sheet metal, garage doors, and of course, pole barn packages. They're located in Rensselaer, but delivered to DeMott, Wheatfield, and all over Jasper County. Along with all the building supplies you need for your next big job, they're also a do-it-best center for hardware and have a great selection of DeWalt and Milwaukee tools. Visit Wagner Lumber and Supplies in person at 801 North McKinley or online at WagnerLumberSupply.com and like them on Facebook. Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table, good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
The Whistle Stop has entered the breakfast territory. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're offering irresistible breakfast buffets from 8 until 1 p.m. Eastern. Hearty biscuits and gravy, crispy bacon, perfectly scrambled eggs, fluffy French toast, waffles, and savory sausage are all waiting for you. All are invited to the Monon Connection Museum after your morning feast that you won't soon forget. Don't miss the Breakfast Express at the Whistle Stop Restaurant, US 421 in Monon. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on. That's right, you don't have to bend down and you don't have to touch them, which is why people can't stop talking.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
So how do hands-free Skechers Slip-ins work? It's like they have an invisible built-in shoehorn so your foot slides into place. Then our heel pillow keeps your foot comfy and secure. And Slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids, in all your favorite Skechers styles.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins, and I'm never going back.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
All righty. And it's time for us to wrap things up. Another fun time Wednesday morning hanging out with you guys here in Touhyville. But we will not leave without ending on a high note, doing a special kind of high note this week for Holy Week. So Cheryl's bringing us thoughts and music this week. So go ahead.
So I found when I was like scrolling and stuff on Facebook, I found this new favorite page of mine called Proverbs 31 Ministries. So when I was like, Proverbs 31, that was a favorite of mine. And I'm like, okay, which one is that? Like, I always have to, I'm really kind of bad now because there's so many faves that you're like, Proverbs 31 is a woman of valor from like, obviously from Proverbs 31. That my dad sang to my mother every Erev Shabbos, so every Friday night before dinner and before like he would sanctify the Sabbath with wine, he would sing this to her.
Wow.
My entire life. Like it's one, I could sing it right now.
Yeah.
It's long, so I won't. But, it talks about like how his wife is noble and she's worth more than rubies and and it goes on and on and on. So, but it's beautiful. So anyway, so Proverb 31 Ministries posted this, and before we go into song, I figured I would share this because it was really appropriate. I hate to admit it, but I can easily become like the Pharisees, which I think about all the time.
Okay.
Just having a Jewish background.
Okay.
Hate to admit it, but I can easily become like the Pharisees. I can look down with judgment even on other Christians and think my sin isn't as bad or as obvious. I can puff myself up with the knowledge of God and miss the very movements of his kingdom all around me. I can fool myself into thinking I have it all together and miss, quote, the way of righteousness, Matthew 21:32. The gospel that says I am saved by grace through faith, not because of any righteousness I can muster up on my own. Ephesians 2:8-9. Praise be to God that even when we think we have it all figured out on our own, I'm choking up. Praise be to God that even when we think we have it all figured out on our own, God gently, though sometimes jarringly, reminds us of our need for him. He speaks through his word, through his spirit, through our circumstances, through the gracious and truthful words of friends in Christ. God loves us too much to allow us to continue on our paths of self-righteousness or to let us miss out on his kingdom. As we walk through the events of Holy Week and approach Easter Sunday, may we be reminded of our lowly state and need for a Savior. May our hearts be postured to celebrate the good news that Jesus Christ defeated death when he went to the cross and rose from the grave, all so we may experience new life in him. Just think about, and that's from Alice Matagora. What is the one thing you can do today to prepare your heart to celebrate the risen King?
Wow.
So I thought, pow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you picked a song.
So and then I picked a song, which this song for me is like, was great because as a kid, so as a Jewish kid, I actually would hum this.
Oh.
Because I knew it was one of those things that like non-Jewish friends sang to their kids. So it's Jesus loves me, this I know. but it's my favorite version is through Whitney Houston. So that's what I chose for today's Ending on a High Note.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Those watching on video, we got to cut you off because we can't play the song on there. So but you'll hear it on the cue.
Sorry, we'd love to.
98 Gold. Yep. Yep.